Hey family, let's meal plan, do a grocery haul, chat, and have some fun right here in the kitchen.
For July and August, I will still have the one plan for the 1 month. Now, what we won't do for July and August is that we won't have the one shop.
I'm Leona Dooley, and this is Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme. Our summer activities are filling up our schedule. But you know what? As always, I have listed my month of meals for you. I invite you to add to our month of prepared and served meals. Share your additions with everyone in the comments section. Your meal ideas will be added to the master list, and I would love for that list to grow. Now let's help each other with new and exciting ideas. I wanted to work through this week's groceries. And so I'm looking at this week and looking at the next few days that we're going to be playing around. So let's see what we have for this week, because we're going into that one shop per week mode. And so this week we're going to have baked chicken, a chicken salad. The kids are going to be over. That's why I have a little star there. And they love spaghetti. So I decided that I would do a chicken parmesan and serve it over the spaghetti that they like. The big guy and I are also into our salads, as you know. So we're going to have a chef salad with tuna. And we're also going to have a tossed salad. And let me get my salad in. I had a moment in writing. There's my tossed salad. And I'm going to put together a broccoli apple salad because I have quite a few apples that I really do need to use up. And I think at this point they will be delicious in a salad. They're going to sweeten it up very nicely. Now, I already know that for these two dates, we're going to have dinner with friends. So there won't really be any cooking for Saturday and Sunday. So let's look at our grocery shop, what we need to pick up. So the things we need, really, the biggest portion of what I need to pick up is produce. I need produce, guys. And so let's take a look at that. All right, in the produce area, I need lettuce, tomatoes, cukes. I need some carrots. Let's see, we need some bananas because I'm going to be making a morning smoothie. And I like adding at least half a banana to the smoothie. And if the big guy's going to drink one, then I have to use the whole thing. So we need bananas. I think I also need, I need broccoli because I'm going to be making that broccoli salad. Anything else? Well, I may get over there and see something that's very colorful. I'm thinking I might pick up some more grapes because the big guy had picked up grapes and they really did go quickly and they were delicious. Now stop right here. This is important. I have new channel art that when this video is over, I hope you'll go to my channel and take a look. You know what? The channel art was designed by Creatively Miss Me, Stephanie. She is a talented creator. She tablescapes and decorates, and you know, this lady even knows how to work that computer and the software. So I tell you what, I have listed her channel down in my show more box, and I want you to visit her and give her some love. And let's think of boxes. We need cereal and crackers. Now, you know the likelihood of picking up other things is always possible. As far as miscellaneous, the only thing I can think of is my Persil, which I use for washing. That's it.
Oh my goodness. I'm coming in from the grocery. Whew. Today, I shopped for 1 week. So, let me turn you around and I'm going to show you exactly what I purchased. Now today, we're going to be doing some planning and we're going to take a look at the grocery shop and we're going to just have some fun in the kitchen. And if those are the kind of things that you like to take a look at and that you would be more than welcome to spend time with me in the kitchen doing, then this is your place. Now, before we get a second further, if you're not a member of the family, please subscribe because we do these kinds of things all the time. Remember here at Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme that we do things in the kitchen for the kitchen. So, let's get down to business with the things that we need to do. The big guy and I are in summer mode, so because of that, we're trying to eat a little bit lighter. So the meals are not quite as heavy, and the reason for that is because, let's face it, we got to be able to get in our swimsuits and our swim trunks. So, you know what, we're going to keep it light, and we have purchased those things that we need in order to do that. So I'm going to bring you in closer and we'll take a look at those groceries. Now I'm starting you here in the front with Yoplait, and I love to purchase a multi-pack of Yoplait yogurt, and that's something that I have. That's my dessert at night. I can have one of these and I usually just chill it. I'll put it in for about an hour in the freezer, and oh my goodness, it is like having ice cream every night, but it's not. And Yoplait is delicious. So there's my yogurt for late night. Now I needed some of the usual things that we consume pretty quickly. I needed some eggs for the week. I also wanted some tuna, and tuna was on sale at Kroger's. So I bought the solid white albacore tuna. I bought it purposely in the little small cans because we can just take one of these, make a nice big salad, and empty one of these onto that salad, throw a teeny tiny bit of pepper and some dressing, and voila, dinner is ready. I love that. I also purchased some fresh broccoli because, I don't know, I have a taste for a broccoli apple salad. And if I make that, I'm going to show you how to do it because I love it. And it is always so fresh and so different, especially when you're going to someone's house for the holiday, for 4th of July or whatever it may be, or for no holiday at all, just having a get together, then an apple broccoli salad is always one of those items to take. The big guy loves this Bloody Mary mix. This is called private selection that Kroger carries. And he actually likes to mix this with his V8 in the evening. So that's his treat. While I'm having my yogurt, he's having his faux Bloody Mary without the alcohol, of course. I like to have oyster sauce when I'm preparing my Asian dishes, so I needed some more of that. So I got that as well. Now, you'll see that I have Splenda. Now, while I'm not a big Splenda person, we do like at least a half a package of Splenda in our coffee. So that's why Splenda is on our list.
Now, we are a cheese family, and the grandkids love cheese. When they come, they nearly wipe us out of cheese. And so I have 3 blocks of cheese that I can slice, or I may decide one night that I want cheese in my salad. So I have my blocks of cheese, and besides, they were on sale. They were on sale. And that was a good deal for 3. And if I find that I'm not going to use them, I can throw them in the freezer and have it ready for when I want to make any type of cheddar sauce. I also picked up some Palmetto home-style pimento cheese. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Now, of course, that doesn't say that I can't make my own since I have plenty of cheese, but by the time I buy the cheese, and by the time I take the time to do it, voila, it's done right here. And you can also get this, while I'm thinking, you can also get this with jalapeno peppers. And it's delicious as well. Now, the big guy loves cottage cheese, and that's one of his go-to items when he's trying to avoid eating something that he probably shouldn't, like cookies or whatever at night. And he'll get some tomatoes and cottage cheese, and he has a healthy snack in the evening. Well, you can see the next few days are going to be all about the salad. We got plenty of lettuce, and you know, lettuce is a choice. I like the green leaf lettuce, but their green leaf lettuce didn't look so good today. So I'm not sure if they have a new supply coming in, but for today, it wasn't fresh. So so that's why we got just the regular lettuce. You're also going to see bananas. Now the bananas are for smoothies, and that's on tap this week. Now when you're working on a salad, you have to have the salad fixings. They had beautiful tomatoes. They had some green peppers. We have some English cucumbers, and we're going to be putting all of that into our salad. So that's why we had that. Now, I like to sometimes crumble or throw on some dry roasted peanuts. So we purchased a container of dry roasted peanuts, and the big guy likes to just pop a handful of dry roasted peanuts. So the dry roasted peanuts by Planters are right here. They were an excellent price. Another thing that we like are Triscuits. Triscuits and pimento cheese. Oh, delicious, delicious, delicious. I try to always buy a family size. I've learned my lesson. I thought I could do all the little specialty kinds of Triscuits, but you end up with such a small amount in a rather pricey box. So just get the family size and get the original. I also purchased 2 boxes of Crunchy Raisin Bran. We love Crunchy Raisin Bran for breakfast. Now, here was the deal of the day. The deal of the day was 10 ears of fresh corn for $3. Can you believe that? $3 for 10 ears of corn. And we purchased some of this corn last week when it was only 3 ears for $1. And you know what? It was delicious. We could not eat enough. So here's our 10 ears. I can keep some fresh, and I can also toss some into the freezer. Now you're going to see back here that there were a few things that got into my basket that I wasn't exactly expecting. And that was rice chips. You know, I'm not a fan, but the big guy wanted to try them. So we have several varieties of rice chips. We got a farmhouse cheddar. Farmhouse cheddar. I have to tell you what they taste like. Here's 2 sour cream and chives. And if they're good, I'll let you know. He also went with a light rye wasa. Let's see. They're whole grain crisp bread crackers. and they're pretty good. You know, if you like rye, they're great. So, and he does. And we also got some sourdough pretzels. That's what's hiding behind the rice chips, the pretzels. So, oh, you know what? I forgot in the back, I have almond flour. And I'm going to be using almond flour to make a new type of bread that I've seen. It's been blowing up the internet. And I think it may be some type of keto bread. But anyways, using almond flour rather than regular flour. So I'm going to try it out, see if the big guy likes it. If he does, I may have to get a larger container. Now, one more peek at the groceries. We have our broccoli. I've got to get all these put away. You know what? This is all about having fun. What is it that you like to do that brings fun and joy to you? Now, there's no better way in my book to have fun than to have your grandkids in the kitchen. So I'm going to give you just a little taste of what happens at Mimi's School of Cooking.
Hi guys, my name is Christina and this is Mimi and this is my sister Brianna. What she's doing is the chicken.
This is the School of Cooking, and my granddaughters love being in the kitchen, and it's so much fun. Now today what we're actually doing is putting together their dinner as well as a little bit of ours. But we've got lunch going, which is going to be hot dogs, and at the same time we're preparing dinner early because we have plans for a wild game of Uno toward the end before I have to take them home. Now what Brianna's doing is that she is taking some boneless chicken breast, and she's using the meat tenderizer on the pounder side, and she's actually beating those chicken breast until they are tame and nice and flat. And we didn't make them completely flat, but we wanted to spread them out just a bit so they would cook quickly. And she really did a good job. We placed them into some Ziploc bags to protect the surfaces as well as protect her. But we had plenty of hot water, plenty of soap, and made sure that we were constantly wiping down surfaces as well as washing hands along the way. I really think she had the most fun when it was time to massage the chicken breast and to get all of the seasonings throughout that package. We had 8 chicken breasts, and that was enough for them to have chicken to take home, and the big guy and I would have chicken here as well. So she is just playing around with that and getting it all worked up, and we're going to put it into the refrigerator for a little while, and that part I skipped. Now I'm taking you to where we're actually putting them on the stove and getting them cooked. I'm doing them with in olive oil, and just a tiny bit of olive oil because I want to keep the calories down, and just use a lot of the whatever fat there may be with the chicken, and of course the actual olive oil that we're using. So we're preparing, and while we're doing that, that gives me an opportunity to talk to her about what she has planned for the summer, what book she's going to read, as well as she wants to know what I'm doing in the kitchen. Now, we have prepared spaghetti, I think 2 or 3 times on the channel. So the pasta sauce is all ready. I'm in the process of cooking pasta. And what I'm going to do for them is that I'm actually going to use an aluminum pan, spray it a little bit, put the pasta on the bottom, and then I'm going to layer in lots of pasta sauce that we've already made, and then we're going to lay the chicken breast on top of that. We're going to add in more sauce, and I'm just going to let them sprinkle the Parmesan when they're ready to eat, because some like Parmesan and some don't. So then that way everyone's happy, and it just makes the meal perfect. Now if you peek back there in the background next to the chicken, you'll see how many of those hot dogs are left. And to be honest with you, those aren't even the ones left, because the big guy hadn't eaten, so he's going to get 2 of those hot dogs. So we really only have 1/2 hot dog left in the end. So, oh, what fun. We had a great time, and I think she's learned a few things along the way. And you see I'm missing one right now, and that's because she decided she was over the cooking and wanted to go play with her dolls. So that's okay with me, because after all, this is Mimi's house, and this is where we have fun. I absolutely love when we have everybody in the kitchen, and I'm so glad that you decided today to be a part of that. You know, we've meal planned, we hauled the groceries, and then we had time enough to have fun in the kitchen with the grands. And you know what? We're going to finish up what we need to do and move on to our wild game of Uno. So you don't want to leave, because those last few minutes are going to be a hoot. And so I hope you have enjoyed today. And I hope that you will certainly, if you are not a part of the Ebony, Ivy, and Thyme family, that you will stop right now and press that subscribe button. And if you really like this video, I hope you'll hit the like button as well. And if you don't mind, I hope you'll even hit the notification bell so that you'll know every time I upload. You know, it's here in the kitchen where we love on each other, because after all, the kitchen is the heart. It's the place where everybody wants to be. The smell of food cooking just draws family to that kitchen and around that kitchen table. So you know what? You do not want to be left out. So I hope that you will come back and be a part of what we're doing right here in the kitchen. So let's finish up what we need to do, and let's get ready to play Uno.